All right. Very good evening to each and every one of you. I would like to express my gratitude, number one, for tuning into this call despite of being so late and giving us the opportunity to give you this valuable piece of information. I don't know what has brought you upon this call. You might be in any category of people. You might be a mid-age guy who's working in a corporate, having a fair enough paycheck, thereby looking for a plan B wherein you want to beat the market standards of increment and add an extra amount of cash flow. You can also be a student who's pursuing an education and doesn't want to ask for pocket money from your parents, and before your graduation you want to make a paycheck. You can also be a homemaker who just doesn't want to watch Netflix, thereby want to utilize that time to create a significant amount of cash flow. So any category of person you are into doesn't matter. This can be an opportunity if you have any sort of problem in your life and you feel that problem can be fixed by the virtue of money. So just make sure that you are tuning in till the end of this presentation. I know this won't be as interesting as a movie is, but definitely it can add a lot of cash flow in your house as well as improve your quality of life. So before we start off, I would like to give a short introduction of myself. My name is Viraj Patil. So I hail from India. I stay in Dubai. So I am an entrepreneur and I am into an entrepreneurship space since 6 years from now. I have my business in 15 countries. I started with my corporate career. I was working with Reliance, which happens to be one of the biggest corporates in India, as well as I am at an honorary position as a joint secretary with the Asian and African Chamber of Commerce. So again, this is not about me, so I won't keep it long enough, but this call is about you. So as I was mentioning, whichever category of person you are into, just make sure that you are paying attention diligently to all the micro details that are covered on this call. So I would first like to welcome you all to this call. The name of this opportunity is called as IX Global. So I'll just explain you in short what is the meaning of this symbol, why the name is IX. So I implies U and X is the multiplication factor. So here you can see the three I's which is mentioned: innovate, inspire, impact. So let me talk about the vision of the company for a while so that you can just resonate with your own vision, whether it aligns or it is just a sheer mismatch. So as we all have seen in the past decade that the world is inclining towards technology, and with respect to technology, a lot of businesses have changed. So the company believes, or the opportunity believes, in innovating, thereby with respect to innovations providing you the tools and technology which can inspire a lot of people as well as create significant amount of impact in their own life. So again, I welcome you to your transformation. Before we go on, furthermore, I would like to read the disclaimer. This is not an investment opportunity or investment company wherein you have to give your money to the company and you can get rich quick. So, just like FYI, before I proceed. So, now when we are talking about money, when I was mentioning that if you have any sort of problem and if you feel that problem can be fixed by the virtue of money, let us first understand how or what are the ways that people make money. So this slide which you can see, this is not my logic or my theory, but it is imposed or maybe promoted by someone who's a renowned financial advisor of the world by the name Robert Kiyosaki, whose photo you can see in the bottom right side. So he calls it as a cash flow quadrant. There are four ways of making money. I won't go into much detail because I want to make sure that I keep it as short as possible because it is late in night. But yes, there are four types of people in this world: self employees, employees, business owners, and investors. On the left side, you can see people who are employees and self employees. They are 95% population of the world, but they have only 5% of the wealth. Whereas on the right side, these people are who are the business and the business owners and the investor. They're just 5% population, but they hold 95% of the wealth. Why is this difference? Why is this discrimination? Why is there so much economical gap? Because these two quadrants function differently. They have different systems. Although you are talented, maybe you have all the skills, but if you are an employee, you have limited time. So since you have limited time, or even if you consider that you can work for 24 hours in a day, still you will be having a cap on your income. Similar, in a similar scenario, there are other situations or other circumstances which might held your income, like your boss, maybe they holding your appraisal, or so on and so forth. So if we move forward in the self-employed quadrant, you don't have that sort of confinement, but again, the time is limited to 24 hours and there is no system. You are paid on your ability, you are paid on your own effort. Thereby, in other words, if you reframe this, you are paid only on your activity. That is why your activity is limited. That is why your payout is limited. That's why 95% of these people who make only 5% of the money. Whereas on the right side, you see these people, they have a different system. They have franchises, they have team, they leverage time and manpower. They know that if we build a team, if we have an entire organization, we don't just we won't be just paid off for our own performance, but we would be paid off for everybody's performance. And now they don't have any cap on their own income. So this fundamental is applied by any successful business, you name it, like maybe McDonald's, the Cafe Coffee Day, the Starbucks, or any big empire. If you see, they work on the concept of time leveraging. Whereas there are also 1% quadrant, which is the investor quadrant, who just like park their savings into investment options, maybe the FDs, the real estates, or the speculative markets. People like Warren Buffett, who make their money also to work hard for themselves. So why I was talking about this slide into so much detailing? Because our interest, or if our problem has to be solved by money, we need to understand how to make money. And the intent or the end goal is to move from the left quadrant to the right quadrant. Moving on, how would IX help me in moving from left quadrant to right quadrant in order to make money? Before we go on to that, before we understand what IX is, let us first understand what is the background of the company. Because some people might be speculative that, hey, is this just another ABCD company, or does it even have any background? To clear all of the doubt, I'll be more than happy to cover this slide. So this is the founder and CEO of the company by the name Joseph Martinez. So he hails from the US, Utah, has more than 12 years of experience of entrepreneurship. He doesn't just have experience of entrepreneurship, but he has been successful in impacting more than 10,000 lives over the globe, thereby helping them to make over $700 every single month by the virtue of technology. So he has already done that. Also, he has been consultant for billion-dollar companies. So when I say that, I mean this. There are many forced consultants or self-proclaimed consultants in this world. We know many of them, or we must have seen many of them. But these billion-dollar companies, they don't take consultancy or advice from their friends, their relatives, their families. They take advice from someone who knows the stuff. And if he was consulting for billion-dollar companies, definitely he must be on the top of the game. And I feel proud to be associated with such an organization which has the CEO with such a strong background. Also, alongside Paul Barlow, who's the president of the company, he also has 15 plus years of experience of entrepreneurship, of corporate, speaks more than 5 languages, which again helps us establish a strong infrastructure in setting up business in different geographies. Moving on, now, people might be thinking, oh, this background of this company is good, but is the company growing? Has the pandemic affected this company? That's why they're doing this presentation. Answer is absolute no. We are in top momentum ranks. We are in top momentum ranks, which is listed or maybe featured by a most read forum of the world, which is called as Business for Home. Top momentum ranks of top 20. You can see the name of the company. I can share you the link maybe in the comment before this presentation ends. We were voted as the top startup of 2022. We were voted as the top 5 compensation plans, as in the activity for which you might be incentivized, top 5 in the entire world. You can just imagine the kind of potential which this opportunity holds. So now that most of the people who are smart enough on this call must have realized that, okay, I have this problem in my life, and this is going to be fixed by the virtue of money, and my intent is to move from the left quadrant to the right quadrant. This company has the strong background as well as good momentum. But what is this opportunity about? Let me tell you. So this opportunity provides you with an entire ecosystem at the palm of your hand with respect to an application which gives you access to the 5 biggest financial markets of the world. These financial markets, again, as I mentioned, this is not an investment company, but they will teach you each and everything, how you can participate in that and how you can be profitable, so that you have a strong fundamentals in this market, and then you decide whether it is for you to participate or not? Moving on, how does this work? Now you people must be saying, oh, I'm an engineer, oh, I'm into sales, I have no correlation with finance and sales is poles apart, or my profession is totally opposite to finance. Don't worry, that's why these people have this iTrade Academy, wherein just like a kid they teach the ABCD alphabets in the junior KG or the kindergarten. They will teach you the initial fundamentals of the financial markets, make you go to the intermediate level as well as advanced level. It is structured like a course wherein you get access to the learning management system, which is again in the app. You can access it via mobile as well as the laptop. Plus you have the academy in multiple languages. We cater to English, Spanish, Portuguese, as well as Hindi markets. So you can just imagine the kind of widespread you can have in terms of understanding this major financial market. So what are these major financial markets? So we just educate? Answer is no. We also provide trade alerts. We also provide trade alerts, as in there is this app called as Telegram. Most of the people must be aware about this, wherein you get an alert by a research analyst. You can just copy paste and leverage from the information. Just imagine, just let me give you a scenario wherein this war scenario was going on, or which is still going on between Russia and Ukraine. You know that the sanctions are going to be put on and the oil prices are going to go high. But if you get the information when it is going to go high by an expert, and you just copy paste and make more money by just buying oil on a low and selling it at a high, of course you make your money work, which the 1% quadrant, the investor quadrant people like Warren Buffett do. And here the entire ecosystem is revolving around that only. Moving on, what financial markets do we participate in? Forex. Forex is one of the major financial markets which we participate in. It is the biggest financial market of the world, or the biggest industry of the world. The daily turnover is 6.6 trillion US dollars. If you don't know anything about Forex, let me tell you in one line or in short. Irrespective of your geography, the country has to do certain set of imports and exports. All of these transactions are carried on in US dollars. So the value increases and decreases. Based on that, there is a huge market, and upon the speculation you can buy and sell and you can make your money work for yourself. So are we investment company? Again, no. We just educate with respect to the learning management system or the iTrade Academy, which I was explaining in the previous slide about Forex. Also we have alert channels, which again the experts give you the information which you can copy paste, which are like the 8 alert channels which you can see on the top left side of your screen, plus live classes, recorded classes, training material, as well as the community support. So you will be getting all the hand holding in the biggest ever financial markets. Moving on, what else do we cater to? Binary markets. So this is basically for emerging markets, or people who don't have that much capital and want to go for high risk high reward sort of products. So we also provide all sort of educations which I mentioned about Forex in the binary market, plus the alert channel. It is just like you have to predict whether the trade will go up and down, and the result is up in 2 minutes, 5 minutes, or 15 minutes, depending upon the time frame you want to trade. Even if you're not understanding any of it, don't worry. That is why IX Global is there. Moving on, other financial market, which is crypto. Staying in Dubai or GCC market or Asia or in any part of the world, everybody knows about crypto. It is the buzz of the time. Just imagine you would have known about Bitcoin when it was $500, and now that it is more than $40,000, how much money you would have made. So now also it is not late. There are many other new coins which are coming in, and you don't have to invest in IX Global, but IX Global would give you all the information about crypto, wherein you can again learn, buy, sell, hold, do whatever, which is the right move for the market. Moving on. Now, some people would be, oh, I don't have time to learn. I'm already busy in my job. For you, the company has provided this tool, which is called as cloud trading, self-managed accounts, wherein the bot is attached to your account, wherein you just put your fund in your own account. I repeat, in your own account, which is your broker account. So the broker is not IX Global. The broker might be any company. Let's say TP Global. Since the major public right now on the call is from Dubai, it was voted as the best forex broker in the forex expo in Dubai, right, in the back in November. So basically, the bot is attached. It auto trades. It gives about 5% a month, which is not a lot, but not less compared to the traditional instrument. Whatever can yield you the respective returns that it yields. Another product which I would like to talk about, again, after this war of Russia and Ukraine, we saw a lot of sanctions, the kind of restriction the SWIFT can put in your own account on your economy as well as your geography. So mining or cryptocurrency has been like a wow factor or a attraction for many geographies or economy. So this is the kind of way how the company in a way resonates or uh, encapsulates with the timing. Xnode is something which is a mining software which helps you mine tokens. So it is powered by Depth, which is a company decentralized ecosystem. Full form you must have read in the previous slide. But it had previous projects. It had its Depth token. It had its Black Gold token, which is the oil. So which has been successful, and they launched their third token, which is called as natural gas. So what is that token about? In simple word, they have a tie-up with a real life company, which is Western Oil. So this Western Oil company has this wells all over the world. They help them with the technology to extract the oil as well as the funding, and all the transaction happens in this token, the NatG token, the BGLD token, and the Depth token, all the three projects that you saw. What does this lead to? How is that beneficial for you? This leads to the increase in demand of that token. So let's say if you are mining that token, you would be the one who is making a passive income or having an income producing asset. Now how would you mine? You would want to have a supercomputer or a super laptop. But yes, right now for 3 months IX Global is providing hosting by the virtue of Amazon Cloud Server, AWS. After that, you might have to have the that thing installed in your mobile, or maybe you can be facilitated with a box which will mine by itself, thereby again make you money. So is this a good or just a another thing like you have 100 other mining tokens in the market? Answer is no. You can see the previous two projects which were launched. They are into top 30 volume in terms of demand and supply on the exchange, which is PancakeSwap. PancakeSwap is a well-renowned exchange which has a lot of liquidity, and it is already on number 27 and 26, as you can see in the slide. So now it's up to you whether you want to be wise. You can participate in those two tokens as well, or you can just like participate in the third one, which is not yet listed but will be listed in next 60 days. Now you know that after listing the value is going to go up, you will be able to buy low. So again, the decision lies to you. Just an FYI, this is the kind of track record which the mining has given since its inception, November 8, 2020 till now. You can see the different screenshots, how the mining balance has increased right from $1,000 to $19,000. That itself shows you the kind of growth potential you have. Again, this is not definite, to be transparent, but yes, it definitely has the potential and you can't deny that. So now many of the people must have been bored listening to my own voice. So I would like to bring upon one testimonial wherein like you can see whether these products they work, or I'm just like talking about them. So I would like to call upon Savio Pereira sir, who had a very successful corporate career, has business in more than 4 countries, as well as he has impacted a lot of lives around the world and in India as well. So Savio sir can share his testimonial and his journey so that people can see whether these products are just a myth or they work real time. Savio sir, over to you.
Sure, sure, sure. Thank you so much. Can you just confirm me if my voice is audible?
Yes, sir, loud and clear.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you so much. And again, it's such a pleasure to hear from your mouth because, guys, I'll just share you my about me. My name is Savio Pereira. I'm based out from Mumbai, India, and I'm tuning in right now from Dubai. So before starting this, before even sharing you my journey, I would really owe an appreciation, over thanks to VirajSir who is present in this call, because just because of him, The journey, the change that you will see that I would be sharing with you is in me at this moment. There has been a huge difference, because back then, 2 years back, and when I see myself today, and when I just see the change that has been in my life, it is just phenomenal. Why that has been? Back in July 2020, when the whole world was in the pandemic, when we were just caught up, just sitting at home, and I was just exploring certain things out, that how I can make the most out of my life. Being an engineer, when I started my with my corporate career, I spent like 6+ years in corporate. I did my MBA in service excellence, and I was doing a pretty good and pretty decent corporate job. But back in the pandemic, what I could understand, that relying on a single source of income is not good, because even the higher officials whom I used to report to were kind of skeptical when this pandemic scenarios were pretty wild. And this was the time when I started giving it a thought, that you should not rely on a single source of income. Then how should I overcome this? How should I overcome that fear? And this was the time when I thought, why not learn a skill, which skill would be with us for the rest of the life, so that it adds the potential to make an additional earning. And when I was into this looking phase, again, a great thanks to VirajSir, because he offered me this opportunity, because of which, there has been a drastic change in my life. Just after starting with this opportunity, within 3 months I took a permanent retirement, because I could find a new home, the new home which I always wanted to explore, the entrepreneurship where I've always had an inclination towards. But how that actually happened? Was I having all knowledge about what this is? Answer is no. Was I having all the knowledge about the financial products, which in the presentation what we recently saw? Answer is no. Was I having any knowledge about the industry? Answer is no. But even being a fresher, even being absolutely having no knowledge about all this, why was it that I could build it better, or I could do better in this? The only reason for that is, I could get a very, very super strong support. All the baby steps that I wanted to take in this business was being supported by my mentors. There was a strong platform, strong background. I could just want to share you a couple of my results, and basis those results, it would be helpful for you to understand what is the potential of this business. About the X Node product, which was been recently VirajSir was talking to you about. You can just check it over here. This is the mining product, where a license which I have brought is constantly making money. You can just see I've just brought 20 licenses, and it has already made an income of $16,000+. It has just been in a span of like 5 days or so. So again, this is one more potential that I've added, due to which I'm able to make an income. Is this the only form of income? No. Let me show you guys one more way of making money through the financial market, which I explored being a part of this opportunity. Just sharing it to you across. So yeah, you can see over here. So this is my account, my manual trading account, the couple of trades that I had taken, and I just had a very busy day today. But even being that, there are the profit you can see. This is one of the accounts, and the education that we get from the platform is just because of that I'm making or able to add an additional income. This is one more account where the trades are on. So this is all the education that I've got through this platform. I'm just applying that, and that application is able to make me money just being in any part of the world. It is not necessary for me to be in India and make some money. So yeah, this is one more account. This is one more way of making money. This is the automation, the auto trader system, where my money works for me. Past 3 months, you can see like the profit of $6,000+. So I just, this is one more way through which, I, kind of make an additional income, or, the way to add an additional cash flow to my income. So yeah, one more way. I'll just show you one more way of making money, of which, again, with respect to product, it is all that I learned. But apart from this, yeah, apart from the trading part, which I was having no knowledge about, just a minute. So yes, you could see this is my account, Savio Pereira, and there is some balance lying down in my wallet. So yes, this is one more way of me making money, of which further in the presentation where you would be listening to. You can see like there the income that I've made till date. You can just count it out: sponsor bonus, VIP bonus, binary bonuses. All the income that I've made till date is approximately $250,000. So this is just one of my income. Is it like I'm the only person making money? Along with me, my brother started in this business, and even he started doing good with it. So this is the way, how we are able to make an additional source of income. This is one more account of mine. And this is again like approximately $40,000 I've made through this. The income that has come in our family. So what is that I want to tell you, through all these journeys? Am I here to fascinate you just by showing you the income? Answer is no. But these are some live proofs basis which it would be helpful for you to understand, what potential this opportunity can bring it to your lives. I don't know with what mindset you have come. You might be, with what job scenario you have been into. But of course, we always need a parallel source of income through which we can add an additional cash flow. So we do have products which can help you. We do have multiple products. We at the same time, we do have a perfect plan that can help you execute you towards your goals. And even if you have zero knowledge, we do have experts. We do have people who would be helping you take all those baby steps so that you can be successful. So there is no 100% guarantee to being successful, but yes, when people who are successful would be guiding you, the possibilities and probabilities of success becomes easier. So, I do not know what your thoughts and views are after watching all this, my testimony and maybe the presentation forward. But yes, if you have made up your mind post this presentation, you should definitely share three magical words, sign me up, so that makes you definite, or again, increases the possibility of your success in this platform. So that was all from my side. I thank you, Viraj sir, again for providing me this opportunity. And when we are just growing in the GCC market and Asian market, again, that adds as an additional opportunity for all of you guys being on this call. You can definitely leverage. So see you guys, take care, bye bye, back to the host.
Thank you so much, SavioSir, for sharing your wonderful journey. So I think like a lot of money has been shown up on the screen, and you can just imagine now why the company is into the top momentum ranks and why it does have a strong background. And whatever I'm telling, is it just a vision or they have been able to execute it? So I mean, I don't want to say it all myself, but you all saw the results. Now, when you see it, you believe it definitely. Now let us go to the other part of the presentation, so that all of the people who have committed their precious time, valuable time, can get the remaining information, how they have to start, or is there any other way to make income. There is even other way to make income. Again, like some people might get bored, they might jump off, because some people have this mindset: if I make more money, it would be a sin. Am I sinning? I mean, making more money is a sin. So definitely depends up to you. This is the kind of paradigm many people have. But yes, my thing is to show you each and every aspect of the project. Some aspects might be for you, some might not be for you. But what is the next step? So where you saw the potential about the tokens, so let me show you about the token packages, how you can be a license holder of a token. Of course, nothing in this world comes for free, or else like it would have no value. So first token, which is the BGLD, which is already launched, so it comes for a price of $6,000, so which is for first 3,000 license. I believe more than 2,000 license have been sold. So later on the price will increase to 6,500. It gives you $250 income right away, plus like 1,500 business volume. So what is business volume? We will talk about that in the later phase of the presentation. I was talking about the new token which is launched, natural gas. So that comes in for $2,250 for first 1,000 license, but there was a pre-sale going on which was running for $2,000. I believe it is still live. I don't know. Whoever has invited you to this call, you can take the required amount of information for them. So if you are not looking for token, if you want to start off with some small packages and want to make money, maybe with respect to the just the financial markets which we talked upon, the forex, the cryptos, the binaries, so here are some subscriptions in a way. So I mean, we spend a significant amount of money for 17 plus years for formal education, and we just have a probability to make money here. like we are paying money and you have probability to make money from day one with respect to education. There was not a single chapter of making money there, but still we went by that because that is what a traditional system taught us. But here, when we say that, some people might be skeptical, but yes, many of the people who are smart enough, they be wise, they see the results, and they just like give it a try. So what are the packages to start with the financial markets? Basic package, which comes for $115 monthly. So this is like a 4 week subscription, just like you have for your Netflix and your mobile recharges. Of course, that gives you entertainment, but takes money off your pocket. This will definitely not give you entertainment, but will put you some sort of money in your pocket. So this is for $115 basic package. It gives you access to 2 channels as well as the basic education. Good package or decent package to start off. If someone has some sort of awareness about the financial market, I would encourage that individual to go by the pro package, wherein he gets access to 12 different channels of the financial markets, all the experts, all the intermediate and advanced content, plus for self-managed account, he can start with a good account size in his broker account. So that is the hosting cost, which is an add-on. Third package is premium package, which gives you access to 2 hosting accounts, which is the iCloud trade. If you don't want to do anything, just want to make your money work without learning, which I don't encourage at all. So you can just go for premium package, which is like $120 a month. Now like some people must be, oh, I want, should I have to pay this money every single month? Absolutely yes. You also paid your tuition fees for every single month for 17 years, but there was no option to waive it off. But what if I tell you there is an option wherein you can waive off this fees, wherein you are getting this valuable education? Anyways, it is so valuable, people can definitely get value for the product, but still there is a way wherein like you can waive it off, wherein like anyways if you like a certain thing, you start recommending to people, you start telling stories. There are types of people in the world: who tell stories and not get paid for that, and number two, who tell stories and get paid for that. You can be in the second category if at all you desire. So this is like the franchisee model, wherein you can move to the right side and be a business owner, form a network of franchisees, a network of brand ambassadors, wherein now your income is not just confined to the financial markets, but you can make money with the virtue of time leveraging, which most of the businessmen do. Number one, let's say you like the product and you refer it to people. Some people like it, some people don't like it, and some people are interested in changing their life or maybe bettering their life. They just buy any of the 3 packages. You get multiple bonuses includes like the referral bonus, the rank bonus, and the team commissions, as you can see in the slide. Let me take an opportunity to explain you or take you through all of those. Number one, direct bonus. You normally earn $15 per any subscription if you share that. So is the money bad? I don't know. You can like have a look at your problems. You will get your answer whether making money is bad or good. But yes, my suggestion looking at this slide is $15 per every single package, which is pro and premium. If you sell the basic package, you'll get $5. So now I was talking about waiving it off. So this is the first income. Second income, you get an apprentice bonus. When you refer this to 3 people, not just 3 people, 3 people should also be buying it. It is just like a simple business. The amount of volume that you bring into the company would share, just like all those big companies do. Maybe the Paytms, the Google Pays, the other like share and earn reward sort of things. If you recommend to 3 people, you make $100 apprentice bonus. So in the previous slide, I had mentioned you also earn $15 as a direct bonus. So 15 into 3, as you can see here, which after the addition symbol, which will combine to $45 as the direct bonus, plus $100 of apprentice bonus, which will give you a sum of 145 US dollars, which is the cost of your subscription. Just imagine, again, I want to remind you, this is just like waiving off your tuition fees from day one and also making money from day one. Let me take you to the other slides, the other incomes. So now that your business is paid off for, now that you have a free business, let's say this was the rent of your business office or the internet business that you own, and now that is also waived off. Now, how to make more money? How to maybe take it to a different level? Because now some people on this call might be of an opinion, oh, I like the results which SavioSir showed. I like the presentation, but to trade, I need some money. But I just have money to take education. I don't have money to trade. So this might be for you. Just pay attention diligently. I talked about the apprentice bonus. So these are the ranks, just like there are different ranks or cadres in your corporate. The apprentice, the builders, the producers, the executive producers, the influencers, so on and so forth. But depending upon your size of the franchisee or the amount of the business that you're bringing into your company, that will decide your rank, that will decide your cadre, just like it is in corporate. So basically, if you have three people, you have the apprentice bonus, which I already mentioned. If you have almost 12 to 15 people in your organization or a franchisees or 12 to 15 customers, let's say if you opt for this model, apart from the apprentice bonus and the direct bonus, you will make a rank bonus of $87.50 every single week, plus a team commission of 10%. Whatever business your entire team is putting in a balance structure, on your weaker side, you will get a 10% commission on that also. So all in all, you make an extra $450 per month on average on this ride. So $450 is not a lot, but it definitely helps in a certain way to better our life. Maybe you can watch 2 movies, 3 movies, or go out for a single outing in a month with your family by the virtue of this income, or even like put funds in your trading account. And since you have access to this information which only 1% population of the world has, you can even, I mean, change your life, transform your life. Moving on to the further rank, if you have a team strength of 40 to 50, definitely you make around $200 per week, which is like almost including the 10% team commission, $900 a month. $900 a month is not a lot, but just imagine you're working hard at your job, you're getting increment, plus you're getting an extra paycheck of $1,000 every single month, which is 4,000 dirhams plus every single month. It definitely makes your life better. It definitely adds in your saving. It definitely secures your future generation's life. Moving on, if you have a team strength of 120 plus, in the next rank, as mentioned, you make over $2,000 a month, which is like divided into weekly $500 a week, plus a team commission of 10%. And now after this rank, when your organization is a decent size, the company wants to make you more money. They give you team commissions of 15%. Here on this rank, you make more than 5,000 plus dollars a month. You already saw SavioSir's brother is on that rank. He was making that sort of income, good money, and I mean good extra money. That's what I believe. Anything extra is good unless and until you're thinking that extra money is a sin. Executive influencer, $1,500 every single week, 15% team commissions, almost $7,000 a month. This is the salary of a general manager in the bank. I mean, you agree or not, it is a fact. Many people in IX Global are making this income. Global influencer makes more than the vice president of the banks. People put in 17 years of their career, do the MBAs, do the formal education. Here, people are achieving this rank in 3 months, 8 months, 1 year, 2 years. Just imagine, even if you are achieving this in 3 years, you beat the traditional system, and that is what matters. If you're having this long sightedness or far sightedness in your mind, definitely all of this would make sense to you. After this rank, there is this rank global ambassador, which makes you 20% team commission and like a lot of money. On this program, which is the refer and earn program, you can make up to 2 million US dollars a month, which is almost 7 million dirhams a month. I mean, this income seems hypothetical, but let me show you some sort of results, and let me myself come on the video so that maybe some people would relate to what I'm saying. So let me tell you my bit of story, how I started and how my life changed maybe by the virtue of this opportunity. As I was mentioning, I was working at a job before I started as an entrepreneur in Reliance. So my problem with Reliance was I was spending a lot of time to commute towards job. I was making a decent salary considering the geography where I was staying. I was staying in Mumbai. But despite of all of that, I being the only child, I couldn't spend the time with my family. And that was my reason to start this business. So I would ask you first question after seeing the entire presentation, the entire results, what is your reason to start this business? If you know the reason, definitely we can just talk about the possibilities. What is the way for you to make money? What is the infrastructure you need? What with the support from the leadership team, so on and so forth. But if you don't know the reason, any of this won't make sense to you. So I know my reason why I started this business. Apart from that, I didn't knew anything about trading, but I just saw the vision, I saw the end result or the end outcome, what this project is going to give me. Just like I didn't know anything about engineering. By the way, I'm an engineer by profession. I didn't know anything about engineering before I entered that course. But just my parents saw the vision that after my son becomes an engineer, he would make certain set of income. That's the reason I went into that. So in a similar way, if you know your why, if you know your reason, that would be your number one maybe decision making factor. Number two, uh, forex was something which was interesting me, wherein I got to know the vision. If my money is lying in the bank, why don't I take that money out, despite of giving it to anyone else? Why not put it into another account and make it work by itself? Am I just like talking about this, or is my money also really working? Let me show you by the virtue of my own account, just like SavioSir showed you. I'm sharing my screen so that you all can see the screen of my own account. So when I started, it was not this big, but yes, definitely, compounding is the eighth wonder of the world. This is my own account. You can see Viraj Patil. So I have quite few guests at my house. So still, I put some trades when I woke up. And today, this is today. You can see today, the date 28/4. Today I made around $4,596. I mean, this is a salary of, I don't know, maybe a DGM in bank every single day without working for it, because I have access to the education which IX Global is providing. Oh, did I do for only a single day? Last month I made $39,000. So is my trade open? Any negative trades? Not a single trade is open. Let me show you how this account started. Started off with $37,000, and now the profit is $181,000. When did this account start? This account started on 10th of June 2020. I am showing utmost transparency so that you people can see. 10th of 10th of June. So it is almost more than 400% of growth just in 1.5 years or almost 2 years. Tell me any other opportunity or any other option wherein you can make your money work to this extent. Okay, so this franchisee model, is this making me any money? Let me show you. So we started April 2020 during the pandemic when the world was in a standstill. This is my own account. You can see Viraj Patil, my name on the screen, my name on the back office. It is one and the same. We have a community of almost 90,000 people. If you feel that, oh, I won't join, I don't want to be a part of their business, won't make any difference to us. But if you join, it will definitely make a difference to you. And I'll make sure that we support you to the utmost level, because we're already doing good. This is the kind of income that I'm making. You believe it or not, it is documented. It is documented. You can read on Business for Home. You can type my name on Google. I'll just show you. By the virtue of this opportunity, I feel very grateful. I'm humbled that I am a part of top 25 earners of the world. This is what I make up monthly just of IX Global. I have many other businesses. You can Google my name, Viraj Patil. You'll get all the information. Every single blog, every single article, many people talking about it. But I think this income is kind of a dream income for many people. It is such a big income that people feel that it is fake, but it is documented. You believe it or not, doesn't matter. So why am I showing about myself? Am I trying to show off? No. The message what I'm trying to give you is, we are starting off in Asian markets on a ballistic level. We are launching it to the greatest ever level possible. So we did this exercise with a group of people who are a part of an inner circle with us in India. Now, out of those, more than 47 people are making more than $10,000 every single month. Every single month, I repeat, $10,000 every single month. Very good income. Imagine even if you make like $3,000 to $5,000 in the next 180 days, wouldn't it make any difference in your life? If it would, definitely give a call to a person who has invited you on this call. And definitely to take this to another level, we are also putting up an event on the 30th, which is in 2 days from now, with iftar, with all the food arrangements to welcome you all, so that we need to see who's committed, and whomsoever is committed in that hall, I'll make sure alongside the company, we will definitely, with respect to the innovations, inspire them as well as have an impact in their life. So now you can take all of this information and just leave this Zoom call, just like some of the people are thinking that making more money is a sin, and go off to sleep. Or else you can just like resonate with all of this that is happening or being shown up on this call, and just feel that my life could be better. Let me just give it a try and increase my probability towards having a better life. If you be on the positive side, make a decision, just say 3 words: sign me up. So that's all about it. Thank you so much for being in this call. And I would definitely shoot out the information of the event. If you all want to be a part of it, definitely we have more than 50 registrations already. But if you all want to be a part of the remaining slots, you all can definitely reach out to the person who has invited you on the call. Thank you so much and have a very good night. Thank you.